This is hilarious. I didn't know I was live already. TikTok, I'm not live, but I'm recording to share this with you. Happy Sunday, happy day. Blessings to everybody. The desire for increase is inherent in all nature. So, anybody that watches this, I know you have a desire for increase. And I definitely want to share this particular topic and continue where I left off the other day. I don't remember what day it is, but always willing and happy to help anybody that's willing to improve their life in any area. Like you see in the bottom, we're not meant to live an average life. We're meant to live in abundance. And sometimes we allow our environment and other people to shape our own thoughts to keep us comfortable, but keep us limited rather than abundant. So everything that I share is always coming from a loving place because I want the best for everybody. I had some really good conversations today. So shout out to those people that I talked to today. Blessings. So let's get on to it. Before I forget, a lot of you've seen this post and a lot of you reached out to me. So let me go to find where in the world. There it is. The Science of Getting Rich Summit, June 19th through the 21st. The link is in the description here on all these platforms. Oh, I'm on YouTube as well, and Facebook's, because there's page and profile, and TikTok. Just message me if you want access to the Science of Getting Rich Summit, which I posted, I think, yesterday or the day before. It's going to be an amazing event. It's one of my favorite books, and I'm going to start reading different things out of that book to kind of give you more value from where that's coming from. Getting rich is a science. It's not wishing and hoping, and there's different things that you can do, but with the awareness and the information, anything is possible. Anything is possible. So let me actually fix my hair a little bit. All right. So let's turn that off and share my screen and get into it, because I only have 7 minutes on TikTok, and TikTok moves very fast. All right, so this is where we left off, and let's remove whatever. We can remove this so you can see me a little better, and we'll do it like that. There we go. We are magic right now. And of course, any of this that speaks to you in any way, it helps you in some type of way, where it really tugs at your heartstrings, if you will, just reach out to me. I don't mind talking to you. I'm human just like you. We all have different paths in life, and it's okay. But the question is where your path is going after this, right? It's always important to understand where you're headed. So I don't know what I'm looking for right now. So anyway, let's go here. All right, this is where I left off. This is a quote out of the book, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. The desire for increase is inherent in all nature. It is the fundamental impulse of the universe. All human activities are based on the desire for increase. People are always seeking more food, more clothes, better shelter, more luxury, more beauty, more knowledge, more pleasure, more life. Every living thing is under the necessity for continuous advancement. Where increase of life ceases, dissolution and death set in at once. People instinctively know this, and hence they forever seeking more. So what Wallace was talking about is evident. Look around you. Consider sports. If people are running, they want to run faster. And if they are jumping, they want to jump higher. In sales, people want to sell more. Companies are forever trying to improve the bottom line of their financial statements. They are not interested in holding the line. They want to improve it. That is without question the natural urge of life-seeking expression when you are honestly attempting to leave everyone with the impression of increase. And we must emphasize everyone. You are putting yourself in harmony with the higher side of the person's personality. People will quickly realize that by associating with you, they will enjoy increase for themselves. So, if you always take an honest pride in doing this and let everyone know that you are a giving person, you will have an abundant life. However, you let people know you are a giving person through your actions. Let your way of life telegraph that beautiful truth to everyone you come in contact with. Leave everyone with the impression of increase. So it said actions. Of course, actions speak louder than words. A critical aspect of giving is that it must be spontaneous. This is a very powerful sentence. If you have to think about whether you should give or not, you are very likely trading, which is what most people do, and they mistakenly call it giving. Giving should be a habit. Giving should be a habit. It should be a free flowing action, a part of your habitual nature. We should willingly give and graciously receive. When giving becomes part of your paradigm, the universe will constantly, without interruption, be sending good in your direction. Think about it for a moment. Think about this for a moment. We have already stated that Emerson suggested that cause and effect was the law of laws. This law has been stated many different ways. Action and reaction are equal and opposite. Energy always returns to its source of origination. What you put out comes back. So a thinking person who understands the law would naturally, which is nature's way, just want to send good energy into the universe. If energy always returns to its source of origination, would we consciously and deliberately send bad energy out? If energy always returns to its source of origination, would we, as human beings, consciously and deliberately send bad energy out? Of course not. However, if your paradigm is in control, the expression of negative energy can be automatically triggered by conditions, circumstances, or another person from your outside world. You can automatically react to situations in a negative way if you were in conscious control. Now, if you were aware of what's going on, you would never do it. People don't deliberately walk in front of moving automobiles. Now, from time to time, some do walk in front of moving automobiles. It's infrequent. If and when it happens, but nowhere near as often as people sending negative energy out into the universe. The universe is totally deductive. It does not differentiate between good or bad. It only receives and reacts. The law says action reaction are equal and opposite. The universe just sends like energy back to us. This is why it becomes vitally important for us to continually be working at altering the old paradigm, improving the program, improving our lives. Now, when you form the habit of leaving everyone with the impression of increase, sending good energy to everyone you meet, whether you know them or not, and regardless of what their behavior may be towards you, you are going to be abundantly rewarded. It may be difficult to see how you are going to benefit from helping a person you don't know, and you may never run into again. Nevertheless, know it will come back to you. So when you turn this type of behavior into a habit and it becomes part of your paradigm, every aspect of your life is going to improve. Clearly understand that the person you give the good to, the company or the situation that you give the good to, may never be able to help you. Your good may not come back from them. If that's what you're expecting, you're deluding yourself. You're trading. Just realize that they are an expression of a universal power, and it's the universe that's going to reward you. It's universal laws that you're working with. Most people receive their good through the keyhole, open the doors and windows, and expect it to come from all places. Another very important point that you must clearly understand is that your paycheck does not come from your company. It merely comes through your company. And if it gets to a point where it will not come from there, it will come from somewhere else. So what that's talking about is basically being open to universal laws, being open to expecting things from anywhere, and especially giving out good energy. So TikTok, I have to end here. Reach out. And I'll keep going live here on the Facebook. So I wanted to finish this. I don't know what's happening right there, but we'll fix that. So in the space provided, I like this. Pick 3 distinct areas of your life and 1 person in each of these areas. Now give consideration to how you will leave these people with the impression of increase every time you're in their presence, or excuse me, how you will leave these people with the impression of increase every time you are in the presence of or communicating with them. So continue to do this with these people, and it will soon become a habit. Now, you will also notice that in a relatively short period of time, you'll be leaving everyone with whom you come in contact with the impression of increase. So basically, you're naming the area of your life. Like, for instance, a lot of you are married or boyfriend, girlfriend. You'll name that area couples or spouse or whatever, and you put their name here. A lot of you are working traditional jobs. You'll put your job in there, and you add a coworker or whatever. And lastly, I'll leave that up to you, whatever area of your life that you want to fill there. Okay. And their name. So notice this is giving you an action step. It's saying, in a space provided, pick 3 distinct areas of your life and 1 person in each of these areas. Now give consideration to how you will leave these people with the impression of increase every time you are in the presence of or communicating with them. So it's very, 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 very powerful, because you're applying what you just heard me read about the impression of increase and cause and effect. So let me check the time here. Okay, we're doing good on time. So I'm going to share a little bit more of these key points here, just kind of hammer it home. And again, if you can see this, where is this thing? There's so many buttons. Again, join the Science of Getting Rich Summit on June 19th, this month. It's the 19th to the 21st. There'll be replays as well. Amazing speakers, and it'll be a lot of valuable information. So make sure you join that. The link's in the description. Oh, I forgot. I'm done with TikTok, so we'll hop on there later. So just to kind of hammer home these last key points, let me find it. All right. So riches in the context of this program, or what I shared, refers to giving and receiving of abundance in all areas of your life. Okay. Start looking for what other people do well. Bring it to their attention. Let them know you notice it. Leave the impression of increase with every person you come in contact with. Energy always returns to its source of origination. Give and you shall receive. If you can incorporate this into your thinking, into your everyday way of life, with every person you come in contact with, you're going to have a richer life. Now, when you leave someone with the impression of increase, that positive energy must flow to and through you first. When you see the best in other people, in your company, in other situations and circumstances, you're going to be in a phenomenal vibration. You're going to feel good all the time. So the compensation for developing the impression of increase is in your character is phenomenal. It goes beyond the scope of your imagination. You don't get rich by doing certain things. You get rich by doing things in a certain way. The certain way is by law. So it's funny because the Science of Getting Rich goes in great detail about the law, basically universal laws, right? So to live the rich and abundant life, you must bring your mind into harmony with the laws that govern your being. Your work, how you spend your days, whether you are a professional or laborer, must be seen as a service you are rendering and must be done in a certain way. This is why your mind must be brought into harmony with the laws of the universe. The law says what you put out is what comes back. Give your best. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. You want to make certain that you are one of the most effective human beings you could ever be. Do things in a certain way. What you think controls your emotions, and your emotions control the vibration that your body's in. Your vibration controls your action controls the reaction of the universe that you're a part of. It is when the action and reaction meet that your results are manifested. So it's you and the universe working together. When you're in harmony with the universe, your results will be positive. When you are not, the results will be less than you desire. So I think let's finish up. A certain way is illustrated throughout this program. This is a program that I facilitate and I consult. Every lesson in this program, whether verbal or in writing, is a lesson of thinking into results. Now, you become what you think about is a truth all great leaders have agreed on, although they have disagreed on virtually everything else. You choose your thoughts. You can reject or internalize those thoughts. The thoughts you internalize are impressed upon your heart, the universal subconscious mind. What is impressed upon the heart controls who and what you are at that moment. The repetition of certain thoughts eventually becomes fixed in your subconscious mind and keep you in that vibration and controls your results that you'll achieve. That is a very powerful bullet point. So think, be in control of what you think. Do not permit people, conditions, or circumstances to control your thinking. Be aware of what is happening around you. However, be in control of what is happening within you. Don't allow people around you to control what you think. Think great thoughts about your family, your job, your company, etc. Make up your mind that regardless of what you did in the past, you're going to do something phenomenal in the future. When you wake up in the morning, make up your mind. Today, I'm going to do it better than I ever done it before. You're going to do it a certain way, in a calm, confident manner. Remember, there's always a better way. So, a lot shared there. Let me just stop sharing. That's the impression of increased individual worksheet. I may even cover that here as well, but I just wanted to share a little bit of today's readings with you to inspire you, but also give you this type of knowledge. So I'm 2 minutes over. I'm out of here. Make sure you join the Science of Getting Rich Summit. It's going to be amazing. And I hope this helped you. You know, some of you have been reaching out with a lot of stuff that I've been saying. And I share this publicly. I need to change the setting on my profile to make it public so I can reach more people. Because a lot of you were like, wow, Jamel, I never really thought about that. And, you know, this is to provoke thought, insight. That's what it's all about, thinking. You know, you can have all the knowledge in the world or a lot of knowledge or too much. But, you know, if it's not helping you change your results, there's a disconnect there, right? But anyway, I hope this helps. Blessings to you. Love you. Praying for everybody. And I'll see you soon.